What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Hunger Games gameplay slash commentary. This is a pre-recording, and I am using the Stomper class. And basically, what the Stomper class does is that when you drop from a certain height, the damage that you're supposed to take inflicts on everyone around you. So if you drop in front or right under John, and he has no armor, you immediately kill John. and if you but the only way to counter that is for him to shift. And so if he shifts, he only takes 4 damage while you take 2, which can also be an advantage for you. But if you miss, then you just took 2 damage and he took nothing. So you have to be really, really good when it comes to the timing of Stomper. And yeah, so obviously you can tell that this is another texture pack, and this is the DokuCraft texture pack, but a little bit modified, a little bit of modifications. One of them being the fact that the thing looks like beer bottles or mugs filled with beer, and I call it root beer bottles or root beer mugs, and I just hunt for everyone else. I don't try and gain armor since there's only 27 people, and I thought people were gonna get armor, but turns out they weren't. So there's 21 players remaining out of 27, and this was a really, really small game. I'm surprised. I was really surprised. So there's only 20 players remaining, and that's when I thought, you know what? They're not really gonna hunt for people, so I'm just gonna start, or they're not really gonna mine any iron, so I'm just gonna start hunting. So there's this guy right here who was a chameleon and did not know why he was in disguise, but I ended up killing him anyways. And I was trying to kill as much pigs as possible, and yeah. So sorry for the bad commentary. Because I'm not really used to pre-recorded commentaries, because it's really hard for me to think about anything. It's really hard for me to narrate the game, because whenever I talk, I usually forget about what's going on in the game or what just happened, even though I played this game a couple minutes ago. Anyways, so I see a name tag pretty faintly, and I insisted that he was nearby, and that was Harry Hugs. I thought he was Harry Hugs, and I kept on singing the song, or I kept on threatening him that I was gonna give him the hairiest hug. Well, not really threatened him, but I was just talking about giving him the hairiest hug of his life. That was just really weird of me, but that doesn't matter. We're already in the top 10, and right now I see a crafting table, and I thought someone was actually there. Turns out that they weren't, and I just immediately went back up and tried to hunt for more people. So I was trying to look for some other guys, some other people to actually face, and the compass kept on pointing towards Harry Hugs 111. So, out of the whole games, the Hunger Game commentary, the reason why we haven't been making as much videos is because usually in our weekend, and I have a 4-day weekend because there's a Jewish holiday going on, and Mike and the rest of my friends don't have a 4-day weekend, or the rest of my friends in Skype don't have a 4-day weekend because I think they go to Catholic schools. I thought that guy right there that I was zooming in on was a player, but turns out he wasn't. He was just a ghost, no more than just a ghost. And there's already 6 players remaining, which was very, very nice. And then my compass pointed towards Megalodon, and I tried looking for Megalodon, and I still couldn't find him. But I ended up finding Harry Hugs 111, and I thought he was a ghost himself, but turns out he wasn't. He was actually just AFK, which I don't think... What's the use of actually playing a Hunger Games match if you're going to be AFK from the beginning, from all the way to the beginning? I won Hunger Games matches where they were just no more than AFK, and they didn't even do anything, really. But yeah, I am trying to get this person right here, and Megalodon, and I thought he was actually in the top of the trees, since the jungle biome is completely hard to navigate through, and it was almost impossible to navigate through the forest or the jungle biome. What am I saying? Um, but then my hunger started to go down, and I started using my mushroom stew instead of just hunting for pigs. And I'm still hunting for Megalodon. Don't know where he is at the moment, and it's pretty bad at the moment because my hunger already went up to 3. So I just screwed it and drank 2 of my mushroom stew, which I don't think that was a smart idea because one of the mushroom stew that I drank regained my health, and the other one regained just a couple of my hunger. So that helped me last a couple seconds, and then my compass detects Sandmaster, and then my compass goes back, and I see Sandmaster right there with the Oompa Loompa costume. I don't know what's up with people with the Oompa Loompa costumes. There was also people who kept on wearing the Yoshi skins and all that shit, and yeah. So he thought I was like almost finished, and turns out I wasn't finished because I do have some mushroom stew, but then I wanted to go back and get more mushroom stew, and yeah, it was from here on out was just a long walk until it was just the top 2. But yeah, I kept on looking for Megalodon at this point, but then I was like, you know what, I need a hunt for food. So instead, I was just trying to aim for where the food place is, and I completely forgot, but then I remembered that it was I remember the exact coordinates, and I thought that was Megalodon for a second, and he was just speed hacking as a baby ocelot. God, I hate ocelots. They're just really hard to tame, and even if they were hard to tame, it's hard to actually calm them down because they become so frustrating, like insanely frustrating. But I do want to actually start doing pregame commentaries and then narrate it. Or yeah, pregame commentaries. But at the same time, I want to record all my wins and fails and losses and yada yada yada. So I may do some live commentaries. Not sure, but if you guys want, leave a suggestion below on what you guys think I should do, because I am managing this channel. Mike Lee is just a commentator, like my partner for this whole entire channel. He's nothing more than that, even though well, actually he does record some videos, so I take that back. He's also my co-commentator. It's like Blue Zephos and Honeydew, but with just both of us. But it's a big fat age difference since I'm 13 going 14, and he's like 17 going to college. Then I'll be the main person who's managing the entire channel. So yeah. So I immediately ate this apple, and I wanted to get some pork meat so I could just consume it. Which I ended up not consuming it. I just ended up savoring it. And I'm trying to find the mushroom biome that I saw earlier, but I found out that the mushroom biome, I felt that the mushroom biome was in this direction, because this was the direction that I went to, since I recognized this whole entire arena. But I didn't like explore this whole entire arena the second that it spawned. I actually just logged in the 30-second mark, or the minute, when the 30-second mark was about to come and the game was about to start. Luckily I had MVP, but even if I didn't have MVP, I would have still came into this game, since there was only 27 people. So a guy died, and I don't know how he died. I don't recognize the icons. Either he died from starvation, or he died from getting killed by a monster, which in that case, if he got killed by a monster, then that doesn't matter. There's only one person remaining, which is Base D Minor. And yeah. So before we actually go on with the whole entire commentary, once again, if you guys came here from This Is Max or Let's Play Max, I will not give you guys any kits. Like, I even got asked if I can give you MVP. I cannot give you anything unless you're a really, really close friend of mine, and I will not just come out of nowhere and consider you a really close friend of mine, because in order to be a close friend of mine, you must be a friend of mine for a while. But Let's Play Max was an exception, not because of the fact that he ran a YouTube channel. It was because of the fact that he inspired me to make a YouTube channel. Even though I had this channel for a while, I never knew what to put on this channel because I kept on making stupid commentaries of me playing Minecraft, and then they ended up being an utter fail. But I watched Let's Plays Max videos, and I know the whole format of this entire channel seems similar to TAC 1421 and 1520, etc., etc. But Let's Play Max, the first time I saw his videos, I actually thought, hey, I can make some Hunger Games videos, I can make some CTF videos like that as well, so why not? And immediately in this clip, I was getting attacked by the spiders, and I almost died from the spiders. They inflicted like 3 damage per attack. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? And then I realized that I don't usually go up when I have iron armor. I usually go up, or I don't usually go up when I'm just completely nude and no armor protecting me. But then there's this guy, Basty Miner, obviously, and I try getting him. And it says no person nearby, pointing compass towards spawn. That's when I knew that he was right below this area that I'm standing on, but that I was standing on. Then I killed this skeleton because he was just no more than a nuisance, and just in case, I filled the remaining bowls or mugs with mushroom and gained mushroom stew, and I had 2 more mushroom stew left, and luckily this mushroom stew can help me guarantee an actual win. And if he was, I thought he was going to be in a ravine, but turns out, well, you guys are just going to have to find out. But overall, I won the entire game out of 27 people. Even though it was a small game, it was still an honor to break my curse, because I thought I had a curse of 13 wins and it's going to remain, because I lost in second place 2 times in a row, and I immediately raged after that. Like, I won and then lost in second place 2 times, so I thought I was being cursed, but turns out the curse has been broken, even if there wasn't a curse. But I killed him, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, favorite. More content will be coming up. Just stay tuned, subscribe, and peace off, peace out, sayonara.